Hello everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Super Bowl Sunday. For those that are interested in watching the Super Bowl, maybe even now, it's 1 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time. So I wanted to get your messages out. You know that's how I work, how I roll, especially when I can. And so today's special featured sign is on the sign of Libra. As I go around my zodiac wheel, I'm going to pick the highlighted connection right in front of you. And that means that I will be reading 3 specific extra category messages for the highlighted connection. And if you're saying, MaryAnne, that doesn't really, rock my world particularly, just hang in, because these oracle messages are incredibly guiding and very, very much full of love and guidance, like I said, and upliftment in regards to all Libras and every single connection you have when it comes to love. So there's another Libra I pointed to, so let's see, one more time. It's actually went in the middle, I can't really tell when it does that. Let me double check if this is the last thing that happened with these two, because it's Libra and Aquarius again, which is absolutely beautiful. Let me double check real fast. Because I do the beginning of the month, which is what we're on now, from Aries to Pisces, for the featured, and then I do a mid-month, and then I do bonuses at the end. So, where was that last Libra and Aquarius? Because it's very, very, very familiar. And that would have been interesting. What's happening, MaryAnne? Huh, well, I don't want to take a lot of time doing this. Let's do Libra and Aquarius, because I'm all for it. Libra and Capricorn, that was the beginning of January. I've started the Februarys. It was Libra and Aquarius for mid-month of January. That's what happened. Okay. But now we're in the beginning of the month, so I don't know. Do you want to see what's happening again for February? Because, yeah, it seems to be predominant. So let's see what Spirit's trying to get through to you, because this is a wonderful, wonderful connection for many, 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 many Libras and Aquarians. There's always going to be exceptions. This is a general reading. But you're both air. And we're in the major predominance of Aquarius energy right now. Oh my gosh, if you're not feeling this mind information highway type of energy right now, I don't know what's happening. I really don't, because you don't have to have air in your charts, but if you do at all, predominantly your sun, moon, rising, or ascendant, Venus would definitely fit into the mix. Certainly Mercury, because we're in a Mercury retrograde. Remind you if any air, and then I'm just saying, it's going to affect you either way, no matter what sign you are. And it's so strong and so prevalent, and it's Venus there, which is about love, but the Mercury retrograde, listen, we don't have enough time to tell you what's happened with me. It's baffling at times. And if you're one of those Libras where that's happening, I feel you and I'm with you, but I'm hoping, because, Libra's all about being an air sign, but all about balance. It's just like this. It has to be. It literally has to be for them to feel like a whole person, in the spirit in this body that we, borrow for a certain amount of time on this planet. It's pretty remarkable. And so I've had the unbelievable kind of very damaging things that have happened, and then it follows with this beautiful positive thing, and then it went, and I think, okay, I can handle this. I'm quite intrigued, and I really want to hear. If you are a subscriber, please let me know, because that's how you can comment, and I always respond, and I'm so curious to hear, which is why I do this channel as well. I have been a tarot reader and astrology, enthusiast, I call it, figuring out and knowing and studying the compatibility with signs since I was 12. So a lot of years, but I'm always learning, and I just like to connect, because I'm a Libra as well, and I love relationships. Libras love relationships. They're ruled by Venus. So, first of all, we're cardinals, so we definitely like to do and to initiate and to keep busy, and to keep, I feel bad if I'm not doing something, and it's not for anybody else's sake. It's strictly for mine. Like when I'm at home, got to be doing the laundry, right? Got to be making sure that cubby over there is organized. I don't know. It's just, especially last year, I was just like, oh my gosh, I completely changed over my garden. I think a lot of people had, with a pair of scissors, just trimming every bit of weed, and this was a fair amount. It's not a big backyard. You get my point. So we have that cardinal initiative kind of energy that wants to do and to mingle and to cooperate and have fairness and just, relationships, and we'll do whatever we can to achieve that, particularly the ones that in the matters of the heart where it's about romance, because that's high on our agenda for a lot of us. And, of course, there's so many types of love, so it's all inclusive in my readings. But the reality, the ruling planet of Venus, which is the only air sign has Venus, and, each element there's 3 elements that are of each sign, or water, earth, air, and what am I trying to say? Fire. And of those 3, there's 3 different ruling planets. So yeah, they're similar in many, many ways. They definitely gravitate when you're the same element. It's seen over and over again, but there's differences. So the Venus is the feminine, the beauty, the love of love, the magic. It creates just wonderful things, and it softens things, and it changes the rude awakening of Mercury retrograde's influences and adds that little sugar on top, the cherry on top to help balance that out. So that's been so beautiful this month with the retrograde. And that ends on the 20th. So we're going to get through it, but it's just been crazy. So there's that. And then Aquarius has the ruling planet of Uranus, which is exactly what's been happening. It's very prominent. Plus we have Uranus in the sign of Taurus, so there's almost a double influence of Uranus. The planet of unpredictability, surprises, not necessarily ones you want, but at the same time, as I study and I recognize throughout the years, and there's a lot now, and I'm not getting younger, they're there to protect us. We don't know why we were stalled or couldn't make that appointment, or I get injured, and I can't work for 3 days in a very bizarre way. And I'm back at work today, by the way, which was phenomenal. It's just, you think, wow, and I feel sad, but then you think, what if I prevented this from happening, or, things we don't even know. So that's what I like to focus on, and I always want to invite you to do the same. It makes you feel better, if nothing else. And just the reality that that's the ruling planet of Aquarius, so that's a constant with them. They're used to the dips and the ups and downs, and life's about that anyway. It just seems more predominant at times. So a lot of energy that way. There's a new moon in Aquarius coming this Thursday, the 11th. It's supposed to be the luckiest day of the year. I envision beautiful changes and incredible, brilliant information coming through, conversations. I envision, for a lot of us, air signs or otherwise, the ability to write down your intentions. I definitely light my intentions new moon candle. Absolutely see, feel, believe what it is you want to see happen today, next week, this year, your life, okay? Because we have that ability. There's going to be things happening in it that are, that co-creation aspect, that it's out of our control, of course. But when you can't, I don't want to say plan. I stopped the planning many years ago. I have intentions. I have goals. I have motivations. But I stopped doing the ending part. Like, I asked for financial freedom, but I don't say necessarily exactly the amount because I don't want to shortchange myself. So don't do that if you can help it. Say, I'd like complete financial freedom, a very healthy bank account. Those ways of approaching it I find have been very useful for me. You might want to try that if you are so interested. Let me just say that, there's the fixed aspect of Aquarius, which is very determined. They are humanitarian. They want to work and help the world. They're usually leaders in groups. Organizations is their thing. They're very capable of that, very artistic and creative. It's a beautiful, beautiful trine of energy with the Aquarius and Libra. So I'm excited about this again, because it's come up again in both months. So that says a lot, but because it's a lot of predominant air energy, and it will be moving forward for a long time. So acclimating to that is always a good thing. Let's read your messages and see what particular information will be coming through that. This is the first category, is always the overall energy in regards to your relationship, where it stands now, the catalyst leading you to this reading. It is also, I find interesting to take note or, come back and watch the video. I don't know how long they stay up on YouTube, but I like to compare from the beginning of the month to the mid-month. Like, I don't know what last mid-month was with the same, you know, I think it was, it was Libra again with Aquarius highlight, same order. But I know it was good. I can promise you that. And I just wanted to see if it's still on that level, because honestly, that's all I'm feeling right now. And most of the readings have been that way. There's some positive things happening in the mix. So overall, you have the Six of Coins. Of course it's good. The Six of Coins is the balance card. The Six of Coins is our stability, our money, our finances. And six means balance, which I said, but it's help. It's getting help from others. And what's interesting and beautiful about this is in the Rider-Waite deck, it's the symbolism is that of showing a man giving money out, and there's people on their knees and, you know, less fortunate. But it goes both ways. If you're the one who's less fortunate, money is coming in. It's going to be there for you. And let me just share with you, if I may, that I've had EDD issues because I haven't been able to work. I got shut down. So there's a lot of us that have had that. And there was a pending situation going on. So I actually got through, which is a miracle, because I had to stay home, which is, you know, we know why that. See, that's that part that I'm like, that's interesting. I wouldn't have had the time, and you need to take time. And it was also just, in my opinion, just love and that beautiful Venus energy going through again. But I found out that many millions of people are answering the question wrong that they were supposed to answer last year, but now they want to answer it a different way. But we don't know that until we do it wrong, and then we try to contact them. So for any of you out there, if they say, are you looking for work? Last year you're supposed to say no. This year you say, oh, absolutely yes. Indeed. And I really am. I'm waiting for them to lift, and they did. But so I hope that helps some of you out there. This is help. And you may be giving to other people. You may be the one giving that help. And it wouldn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form, Libra. And the two of you together, I mean, you're there to help each other. You're very caring, very kind. You know, you want justice. You want fairness for all. You know, this is both, you're both in that corner. You're activists for that. You know, you're a peaceful being, Libra, but you will fight for a good cause. And that's exactly what's going on, you know. And so this is beautiful. So please be patient if it hasn't quite happened, because the Mercury retrograde will end. The new moon will instigate. Even with the retrograde, doesn't matter. Life goes on. Things happen and change, as it did for me. So after that call, and it's been like pending for over 3 weeks now, that same afternoon it came through. So trust and believe, okay? Trust and believe. I absolutely love that. And if it's not about money, it's just about feeling like there's just help in other ways. You've got people that are just wanting to be there to support you, to feel good. Just maybe a good talk, maybe a good conversation, you know, if it's through, Zoom or whatever it has to be. Just, that's a beautiful thing, and that's what's coming around. People want to do that. They want to talk to you. You have this allure about you right now where people are wanting to reach out, and they will be there for you. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so grateful for the things that happen that way, and I want to be that for other people. So the second category is the possible blessings or obstacles. Oh, okay. You have the, I'll be darned. The Six of Coins? No, we just did that. The Nine of Coins. Oh, my goodness. This is a brand new deck. It's a gorgeous deck. The Star Spinner Tarot. It's amazing. Let me put on my glasses for a second. I've mentioned the title before, the author, creator. And it's by Trungles. There's 81 cards. That's like crazy, and I'm not even 100% sure why, because it seems to be like all the others in the order that I've known them to be. Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins. So the Knight is about messages about money, and here's a rabbit. So it's going to be, rabbits are quick. They hop around. They get messages quicker. Although generally, to be honest, the coins, once again, the earth element, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos, it's a slower moving energy, so I'm sure you're feeling like that's exactly right, MaryAnne. I get that point. It's been slow. That's my whole issue. But just hang in there, because you are definitely getting information. And what's really cool about the Pentacles is its permanence. And in the background, you've got rainbow, you've got a castle. You're not letting go of your belief. You've worked hard, my goodness. You're not just slacking off. None of us were. It's there. The universe is fair. I promise you it is. It just takes time to have things come through. There's a lot of us on this planet. So try not to compartmentalize it or take it too personal. But I know as air signs for both the Aquarius and Libra, you're very much of the mind. You can detach. You can not let it get to you to the point where you're thinking, I can't make it. No, you're not that kind of person. You will figure it out. You'll strategize, as I always say. You'll compromise. Yeah, you'll figure everything out, and it'll happen in due time, and it's obviously the case. So, absolutely love that. The last category is the category of finances, but it seems as though there's two absolutely pertaining to that already. So I'm thinking for a lot of Libras, that's the key question and concern, maybe within this relationship, within your own individuality. You're both very independent as much as you love being in relationships, and that partnership aspect is huge. It means a lot. Your message for the finances is the world, baby, the world. Okay, the world is nothing to joke about. This is the real deal. You've got the world in your hands, number one of my favorite ways to express this. You've got the 4 fixed signs in here. So, I mean, what is that? Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. Scorpio. You are so determined to move to the next phase, to allow that coming in, to allow that change to come in, to see the world in a new perspective, which is exactly what Aquarius energy about. Breaking barriers, breaking tradition, that rebel part of you. It's about, oh my gosh. Well, let me just tell you, the Aquarian energies are going to affect Libras in particular in their 5th house. That's love, it's creativity, it's children, it's fun. What? You could have fun. You could plan your world trip that you can't take now, but you can certainly honestly make that happen. You can make anything happen. I still get so tripped up when I see planes that are so smoothly flying in the air. They're tens of thousands of pounds. How does this happen? It's working with the laws. It's working with physics, because physics and energy and spirituality, metaphysics, it's all to quantum physics, all one big beautiful ball in this incredible infinite universe. And then if nothing else too, you may be moving. And it's kind of funny because I do know, I know one person very close to me, and she has an Aquarius moon, so it's still very, very prominent. The sun is a very important part of the sun sign, but the moon is extremely important as to who we are. Sometimes we're more our moon sign than our sun, and certainly the ascendant. So she's an Aquarius sun, or moon. She's moving this week. Beautiful home. Oh my gosh, I can't. Things happen even in retrogrades, and there may be some redoing, let's be real, on contracts and such, but it seems like it's absolutely meant to happen. So that's a predominant amount of you too. And as far as money, it's what do you want? Like, what do you honestly want? Because you need to believe that. You need to write that down during this new moon. And don't be shy, because the universe doesn't care about the emotional plight like we do. We bring it into our emotions. That's the real key for, the law of attraction. But be real and be authentic, and don't shortchange yourself. Say, I need and want blah, 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 blah. And, don't expect, like I said, the major outcome, but just ask, okay? And focus on the big picture. Focus on what you're truly envisioning and believe, and feel it, and that's what will come forward for you. This is a gorgeous reading. I can't imagine. Seriously, I know there's better readings, but to get this help with the 6 of Coins, the 9 of Coins inferring, information coming through about that and who's going to help you, and very matter-of-factly, these earth elements, they're very reliable, and when it comes to the coins, it's all about security. They care a great deal about that. So you're in good hands when it has to do with earth elements, because it's a permanent kind of really beautiful influence, and then the world. So yeah, just imagining and really together just creating this wonderful world, because it's so important for you, and it's so much a thing that you can do as long as you're patient and you allow the co-creation aspect, because you can't do it all yourself. I know. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be as fun though, because we'd be doing everything. But let me tell you right now, the manifestation powers are off the charts. Just be careful of what you ask for, truthfully. So I hope you like that. If you don't feel it right now, just give it some time, please, because that's how energies work. How beautiful is that? So I'm going to read the oracle messages now for every single Libra and every single connection of love that you have on all different levels. And these are beautiful. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck for those that are new. I really appreciate you tuning in. I do tend to talk. Spirit comes through me. I just speak as I feel it. And I just want to say that if you have not subscribed, please do me a favor, show me the love and push that subscribe button, like, share, notification bell, because it changes every day when I upload. It lets you know that. Oh my gosh, number 4, balance, stability in numerology. Open up. Open up, boy. I love this. Look at the brilliant, beautiful, passionate red, which is our root chakra, which is our ability to be very, very secure, steadfast, and our desire to be, and then what we do about it, how we make that happen, you know, our creativity, our energy, our honest, you know, passionate side to us comes through. And the beautiful purple, which is our third eye, and just holding that light for the crown chakra, which is beautiful illustrations. I love this deck. Open up to the possibilities. They're endless, you know. I have a mind that's not that big, but always wanting to co-create, always wanting to imagine things beyond my ability. And when you ask for that, that's what will come through, especially in dreams right now. A lot of vivid dreams. Let me see, what am I doing here? Okay, so the book. Now it has the red border. So the red border represents the physical, the pentacles. There you go again. Oh my gosh, your motivation, your spirit, your drive to make things happen. And I know I have it big time in me. It was held back too long. So I'm so filled with incredible energy, and it feels beautiful. It's helped me through the times that have been a little rough lately. So let's get to where that is. That is the right here. Let's see. There's like 5 different emotions. It must be this one. Yeah, physical, red border, pentacles, practical, things you can touch, feel. Wait, so 4. Open up. The key words are withdrawal, blocks, control, and release. Everything that's been going on. Sometimes past sorrows cause you to withdraw, both from your emotions and from other people, as a way of preventing further pain. However, this closing up or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from and to you, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desires. So guilty as charged there. I mean, I don't know who hasn't shut down a little bit from past hurts. Always asking to just release that now. Release it. And, you know, little at a time, right? So, yeah, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your dreams. When this card appears, it suggests that you have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into more satisfying, loving relationships? Oh my goodness, Libras. Obviously this isn't for all of you, because there's so many wonderful relationships of Libras I know, and they're doing really well. I mean, they've gone in the ups and downs, who doesn't, but they're doing great. Okay, well, some things that are this blocking energy from working with affirmations, prayers, and your spirit guides. Those definitely are keys that I try to incite and invite you to do with this channel. The more you open up your energy field, the sooner you will receive what you desire. Also, watch out for the need to control. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free-flowing. Everyone must have the right to self-expression, And when you open yourself up, you allow your relationships to grow and evolve. Now, I have a beautiful Aquarius sister, and she's just very, very Aquarius. I don't know what else to say. I don't even actually know anymore. I probably did at one point. I don't know what her moon or rising is, but there's a predominance of leadership and kind of I'm in control. She's 10 years younger, for heaven's sakes, but you wouldn't know that, which is fine. You know, you get used to it. I'm just like, what? So there's that, you know, in charge and control, but having that balance, even in friendships and in work situations, you know, with your best friends or whatever it is, you know, there has to be that kind of give and take, right? That also represents the Six of Pentacles in all situations, the reciprocation, right? That's what really, well, the balance makes relationships work out in wonderful, beautiful ways. And once you get there and you've gone through the other challenges to get there, you just realize, wow, that's the ticket right there. And then the next beautiful oracle is the healing with the angels, because I love the guidance that I get and ask for. From every angel, I have specifics I love. Archangel Michael, transportation a lot of times, just working through tough things and asking for support and guidance. I was a school bus driver for special needs, and I asked for that every day, and it was essential, right? And that was really very well shown to me was happening on a few occasions. And then, you know, Gabriel, Haniel, Raphael, there's just so many, and they're there and they want to help us, and they don't do everything for us, but they will send messages and guidance to us in how. So one word cards for today for every Libra. Wow, open up and emerging. So I'm telling you what, something is being released, and something's coming forward like you haven't probably felt or even maybe experienced to this point in time. And boy, I just am really excited for you. And of course, I'm thinking I'm excited for me, because I've been getting rid of so many things from my past that I have held on to for so long. And I just, you know, I have a very sentimental side to me, but I'm doing it quicker every day. It's like, gotta go. I don't. For the new to come in, you allow space, you know, and it's really important in your environment. And that's important for Libras as well. The Venus is about, you know, aesthetic things looking beautiful, as well as feeling good yourself and trying to look your best. And, you know, those sort of things matter a lot to Libras, but emerging. So the angels say, this is your time. You are emerging. And just embrace that. And people will be noticing you. So a lot of people like that. A lot of Libras might be, you know, more on the shy side or maybe introverted. I've met those as well. But just enjoy it. You know, you might like it. And the final oracle today is the OG, I call it, the Super Attractor Manifestation deck. And this is about just feeling with everything we are into our lives the life we want. Because you can do that. It's done all the time. And when you control it, which is a time when you can, it's your dream, it's your desire, it's your wish, it's your want. You know, you can definitely take charge of that. It will happen. What you put out will be returned. So, oops, that one wants to come out. It felt like 2. Oh my gosh, this has come out like 4 times. You see me shuffling. Well, I love it, and I think you will too. The manifestations are powered, true manifestations, forgive me, without my glasses. True manifestations are powered by service and love. And I know with everything I am that most Libras I know, and certainly Aquarians, this is how you operate. This is a win-win for you. So it's just your second nature. But I love it. I love the purple hands, you know, like I use my hands with my work and everything I do. And I know that really shows that we can join together, and we can use these hands to do incredible work for the world, for ourselves, and it's a beautiful, beautiful message. So I'll help you, that resonates with you in some way, and you connect to that. And I just want to thank you, and I want you to go and enjoy. If you watch the Super Bowl, I like the halftime. I think I might check that out. But I just want to thank you again, and honestly, take great care of yourself. Beautiful, beautiful things coming up. And so till next time, bye for now.